Hello everybody. Today I have a bit of a different video. It's kind of like a review video, but it's not like my other review videos. And if you remember a little while back, I posted a FNAF video and Finance Freddy's on a budget almost, and I so along with Transformers, I actually really like Finance of Freddy's a lot as well, and I plan to make more Finance of Freddy's videos. This one being another one. And today's video, I'd like to talk about this little build I've been working on for a little bit. It's not complete, but as you can see, it's kind of inspired off of the endoskeletons from the Finance of Freddy's games. The things like inside the animatronic suits. Um, it doesn't have any arms. It's just like a body and a head. But I made the head like really posable. I'll get into a bit of a closer look in a minute, but I'd just like to say that if you are not subscribed, please take the time to subscribe and also like and share the videos. And I'm also posting on my community tab regularly or every once in a while, so make sure to also check over there too. And thank you so much if you have subscribed and stuff like that. And let's get into some closer looks. All right, so in for a closer look, as you can see, he's a decent size. He's big. He's bigger than my Bruticus, and if I had Menasor here, he would probably be about the same size as Menasor. I do still have my Menasor. He's just put away right now. Have I haven't taken the time to put him back together since video where I my last video with them. But anyways, more at this guy. So I made his face. So I kind of made this as like a puppet for like stop motions. And maybe I'll even do some Finance Phrase like stop motions and stuff like that, or I don't know, but I kind of made it as like a stop motion animating puppet. But it's mainly the face that we're focusing on. The body's kind of just there, but so the face is it's wobbling. So the face is all sorts of posability. It's got a moving jaw, and this bit can also move, but there's no real point in that unless you want to get some really stupid looking faces. It's very meme worthy content there, am I right? He's got like a double joint neck. He could look up, he could look down, he could like pull his neck back and forward, he could twist side to side, he can tilt his head as well. He's got a very posable neck. It's actually fairly accurate to the games as well. There's supposed to be a smaller tube that runs down to the middle. There's supposed to be one big pole that runs to the middle and then two little ones, but that was a bit too complicated for what I was working with, so I decided to just go two little poles. No, actually his design is based off of like all the different models. Like there's the FNAF 1 version, there's the FNAF 2 version, and then there's like the FNAF AR 1. I kind of take all different details from all of them and combine them together to make this. Like you got all sorts of little details, like the little side details from the top are from like the AR 1, the neck poles and like the basic bodies from like the first game 1, and the shape of the head, like the more rigid triangular one, is from like the second one. And like the weird nose bit is also from like the second version. And so probably one of my favorite parts about this guy is his very posable eyes. They just pop off quite easily, but they're very flexible. They're kind of tight if you I don't know, but they move all around. You could even like pop the eye out and like replace it with like a little red dot to show like he's upset. I'll show you a couple different ways that you could pose his eyes in just a second. You can get like a him looking up at the cameras look out of him. You could also get like a shifty side eye look out of him as well. You could also get like an evil withered look out of him. And you could also even get like a evil, this is the last face you're gonna see face out of him. This one has to be my favorite, by the way. So I didn't really plan for this to be too long of a video, but if you Some other things I could probably talk about is that like he doesn't really have any eyelids, so he can't really close his eyes or show any emotions. And he's got pretty basic posability, and also he's not missing arms, like I said earlier. But I plan to do more with this guy, like add arms and maybe even give him an entire body. As you can see, he's just got kind of just cuts off at the waist. I plan to give him full arms and legs as well, and maybe even make him like get like I put some studs on the top of his head right here, so like you could put some like endoskeleton head or like endo suit heads on them and make them look like the actual animatronics. But overall, there's not much I want to talk about. I just want to show them off. But I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did. And until this guy, bye bye.